Aha. Lawrence Jones, campus reform editor-in-chief, joins us now. Okay, let's get back to the top of the show.
Yeah.
I say that President Trump, I think he's going to win on the immigration issue, and you say what?
He already won. This was the election, the past election. The president ran on immigration. He was tough on immigration when he came down that stairwell in Trump Tower. A lot of people criticized the president, but this is an issue that's already been litigated in the past election, which is why it's so strange for me that Democrats are trying to run on this issue in the next election, considering the president demolished them in the past election on this very issue.
Well, let me put out an idea, which you may or may not agree with, Lawrence Jones. You've got a nice smile on your face as you anticipate the question here. The Democrats are doing this because they want to solidify and lock in the Hispanic vote.
Okay.
They feel that if they have an open border appeal, that will appeal to Hispanic voters, and they'll win, especially in swing states, in November and in 2020.
Well, let me give you the alternative to that,
I'm listening.
because there's a cause and an effect. And we've seen this from liberal professors on the college campuses. We report on them all the time at the Leadership Institute.
That's what you do.
Campus reform. Professors have suggested that these are just like slaves. And it's become very offensive to black Americans. With Hillary Clinton and her war on drugs, Bill Clinton war on drugs, where they called black Americans super predators, those people said that they were just trying to provide for their families, too. They were separated from their families, but they have to follow the law. So why are we having such a different standard when it comes to other people crossing the border? And I went back home to Dallas, Texas, and I'm going to tell you right now, they were ticked off in the barbershop on this issue, not just for the double standard on this, but it seems like the Democratic Party is so invested in the Latino community, but they do nothing for the black Americans in this country. Considering we give them 97% of our vote, I don't think it's a tough ask to say, advocate for us first, because who do you think this is going to hurt when you bring illegals across the borders and then have to pay them lower than minimum wage? Those are workers that would be black folks.
Well, are you telling me that there is now a schism between black folks and Hispanic folks when it comes to voting Democrat?
Well, I tell you what, don't take my word for it. Look at the polling. When you look at black males rising in their support for Donald Trump.
They are? I've not seen the polls.
Oh, yeah. The polling is out. It's not astronomical, but a lot of these voters what the Democrats are doing right now, they are stirring the pot. And I'm not saying that the black voters are going to directly go out and vote for Donald Trump. We don't know that yet. But I will tell you this, they will stay at home. And we saw what happened the last election when black voter didn't show up for Hillary Clinton. She lost the election. So I would advise the Democrats to go back to your base, the people that can actually vote for you. The people that you're lobbying right now cannot vote for you. So go for it, and we'll see what happens.
This is fascinating. You should come to New York more often. You know? It's so much better when you're face to face.
Right. Well, you had
a
a great monologue, and so it made me happy today.
It was a great monologue.
You were right on the money.
You're right again, son. You're right again. Thank you, bro.
Thank you, brother.
See you again soon. All right, next story.